wanted to give you a short encouragement from my home to yours. Today, looking at Psalm 104, which may not be the most quoted of Psalms, although it serves as the basis for a really often sung worship song about how great our God is. Because if you go through the psalm, you see that it's looking at how great God is in his creating things and his giving spirit, giving breath and life to living beings, as well as just everything that's considered in creation. And so it goes through and says, man, things like donkeys and young lions, those rely on God. Cows, they rely on God who makes the grass, and people being able to walk around, and the sea creatures, and just the sea itself. But it doesn't just look at the animals, but it's also saying, man, cedar trees, they rely on God for stuff, and grass relies on God, and water relies on God, and not just on this earth, but you got the moon and the sun. May all of God's creatures look to him. He's the one who provides them with what they need. And near the end it says, and when he gives his spirit, they are created. He renews the ground. And so may God's spirit be what's renewing us each day. But one other thing with it that I really like at the end of this one is it says, let God rejoice in all of his works. Then a few verses later it says, may I be rejoicing in God. And so you have both of these of like God rejoicing in what he's created, which would include me, and me rejoicing in the God who has created me. It's sort of this like good upward cycle of, so I rejoice in him, he rejoices in me. And hopefully your life is getting to live out a good upward cycle of rejoicing in God and God rejoicing in you as well as all that he's made, because he is a great